Oh, so you want to become a bad bitch. Well, lucky for you that you came across this video, because this is your sign that you are meant to become the baddest.
A baddie is someone who is balanced, authentic, deserving, driven, iconic, and evolving. Now that we know who a baddie is or what the word baddie stands for, let's go learn some tips and tricks on how to become a baddie. Or should I say, baddie 101.
You want to be a bad bitch, but you don't know where to start. Let me show you something. I went from this to this in about 6 months' time. Let me tell you the 3 simple steps I took to get there. Step 1, find your desired lifestyle. If time and money were no object, what kind of life would you be living? What type of spaces would you be in? What would your ideal day look like? When I asked myself this question, the answer I came up with was, I want to live in a city. I don't want to have a commute. I want to be able to go to the gym every day. I want to own my own business, and I want to go out to dinner with my girlfriends as often as possible. So I wanted to have reasons to get dressed up. Once you figure out what your ideal lifestyle is, it is time for step 2, finding your signature aesthetic and features. When you envision your ideal self, what traits are they known for? What are they the most complimented on? What color palette do they wear? What color jewelry do they wear? What accessories do they wear? Using Pinterest allowed me to find some inspiration for myself, and I narrowed it down to having big hair or long hair, long lashes, and glossy lips. In terms of my color palette, I look the best in warm jewel tones, browns, pastels, and gold jewelry. Now we're on to the last step, step 3, establishing routines. What are the routines that your future self would have in place to make sure that everything runs smoothly? Would your ideal self have twice-a-day skincare routines? Do they have an assistant? What are the things that they have to keep in place to make sure that their life stays in order? After answering all the previous questions for myself, it came down to, I need to have a morning routine, because without a morning routine, I kind of go haywire, which means I need a solid night routine. I also go to the gym every day because it raises endorphins. Your answer is going to be different from mine, or maybe it'll be the same, who knows? Once you answer these questions, it's time to embody your ideal self. It's time to be that person. So when you wake up in the morning, make sure that you do the routines of your ideal self. Wear the color palette of your ideal self. Play up the traits that you feel like your ideal self would be known for. Be that person. Remember, practice makes perfect. You're not going to get it right immediately, but over time, you'll become unrecognizable.
How to live your life as the baddest in the world. Understand that there is no competition. You are unique. You are one of a kind. Nobody is coming against you. Nobody could top you. You are that girl for life. If you get a bad vibe from somebody, listen to your intuition, because that's God literally telling you that this person is not good for you. Every time you don't listen to your intuition, you suffer in the end. So I suggest you listen to your intuition. Do what makes you happy. Don't try to live up to society's expectations. Okay? If a man does not take you out, I'm talking about literally do like the most for you, kiss your feet, leave him where he had you effed up. What you allow is how you will be treated. So if you set boundaries, you literally are preventing low quality experiences to happen in your life. Do not tell your friends about your relationship problems and what you go through with your man. Read books. I love reading, and it really enlightens you, and it literally books, the secrets of life are in the books. Never, never, never settle for less unless you are basic. And forever have that top tier confidence, because you that girl, period, and nobody could with you.
Here are some things I've done that have helped me stop making excuses, stop pitying myself, and truly take control to become the woman that I want to be. Own my goals. I embrace my real dreams, my dream. Constantly set clear goals like every month. Remind myself why those goals even matter to me. No more buts, but not those buts. Whenever an excuse pops up in my head, I think about it, I challenge them. Is this real life? Am I looking at the facts? Can I change this? Is this a real issue? Take accountability. Most of the time, we have control over the situation that we're in or around, okay? If I dislike someone or something, some situation that I'm in, I can remove myself from that person or that environment. I have to take accountability where I put myself. If I'm in the wrong, am I apologizing? If I messed up, how can I fix it? I cannot wait for anybody else to come and fix things for me. I have to take accountability and stop making excuses. Once I'm quickly able to take accountability, I'm able to look at a better result for myself in the present and myself in the future. Progress over perfection. I no longer wait for everything to be perfect as an excuse as to why I haven't done something or why I haven't started something. My perfectionism is really a disguise for me being insecure. I take small steps, small actions toward my end goal, which gets me further along the way, whether that be in my career, current project, in relationships as well. You either do or you don't. No one wants to hear you cry all day about things you can change. The excuses and self-pity are holding you back from being the baddie that you are.
So here are my tips on how to become the baddest bitch you can be, and tips on how to maintain it, because it is a full-time job. Since we're on brows, I don't know who needs to hear this, but sis, shave that tail of that brow off. Just trust me and shave that shit. A droopy long brow tail will only literally make your eyes look droopy. It's not gonna snatch you, it's not gonna lift, so just shave it off. I've been doing it for years and my hair still grows back. I still have to shave it, so you'll be fine. For this next one, I've struggled with it myself for years, but sis, take your ass to the gym. Even if it's walking on that treadmill. For my BBL girlies, which I'm part of the association, so I feel like I can speak on this. Yeah, still take your ass to the gym. Getting a BBL does not mean that you do not go to the gym. Get on that treadmill, bitch. The way I've been consistent with the gym is by just pairing it with something that I like to do. So if I want to watch a show, I'm going to watch it at the gym. If I want to read a book, I'll read it at the gym. If I just want to scroll social media, scroll at the gym, bitch. This goes hand in hand with the gym, but stop buying snacks for your house. I don't know who has the willpower to have snacks right there and when you're hungry not eat them. Definitely not me. So just don't buy them. Don't buy them, because that way you won't be tempted to eat it. Get a lip tint, sis. Trust me, I have some right now on, and it literally changes your life. When you want to look natural, you just feel so much prettier with rosy lips. My favorite one is this one. Is Play Tint from Benefit in the shade Pink Lemonade. Please take care of your skin. Find a skincare regimen that works for you and stick to it. The best thing and the key thing here is consistency. Remember, great makeup starts with great skin, and no matter how much makeup you apply, you cannot hide texture. If something makes you insecure, fix it. Don't listen to anybody and their opinions. It's your body, your life, and you only live one. If you don't like something, change it. Don't just mean surgeries. This can also go for personality traits as well. When you get your nails done, please don't forget about your toes. If you can't afford it, learn how to do your toes. The worst thing is to have a fresh set and you chip toes. Girl, absolutely not. 2 words, dental hygiene. Invest in a mouthwash, electric toothbrush. They have some really good ones at the drugstore. And whatever you do, if your friend is struggling with this, let her know discreetly and privately. Let her know. Don't be that friend. Play with your looks. To find out what really works for you, you have to play around with different things. I'm not saying to go fuck up your hair with hair dye and bleach, but invest in a wig. They have some really good ones on Amazon. Just play around, because you never know. You might be a brunette, but you really look really good with red. So just play around. Get comfortable with being alone. Without being comfortable being alone, you don't know if you really want to be with that person because they're the one for you, or if you're just with them because you don't want to be by yourself. This is one of the biggest reasons why we end up settling in relationships, because we don't want to be by ourselves. When in true honesty, being by yourself and being comfortable being alone is the best gift that you can give yourself. But yeah, spend more time with yourselves and learn how to love yourself for real, for real. A bitch really snapped on this look though. Like for more videos like this and go be the baddest bitch you can be.
Tips to be a baddie. You need to have your signature smell. There's no reason why you smell like a flat iron and the eggs you cooked in the morning. You do not ask men for the bare minimum. Remember, men are always checking for the woman that's not checking for them. Your nails and feet must always look decent. Just because winter is coming up, that doesn't mean your feet need to look like rust and crust. Yeah, if you're ready to take that next step, the Baddie Blueprint will help you with that shit. And you get access to the WhatsApp community. Find it in the link in my bio.
Bad Bitch 101 Lesson 20.
Stop taking shit so personally. Your world may revolve around you, but I'm here to tell you that the rest of the world does not. If something someone says happens to apply to you or your situation, it doesn't mean it's directly about you. Get out of your feelings. For example, if a friend does not feel like going outside, doesn't feel like hanging out with you, it's not because you did anything wrong. It's not because you're a terrible person. Maybe they just need some space. Like maybe they're going through something and they just want to have a moment to themselves. When they say, I don't feel like hanging out, it didn't say, I don't feel like seeing you. Bad bitches also surround themselves with adults that can communicate if there actually is a problem with you. They will tell you when they have a problem with you. But before you react, take a step back and think about the fact that it may not be a direct attack on you. Did they break things off with you because you're too good for them? Or they're just not ready for a relationship, which they might have communicated to you, but you chose not to listen. So you took it personally when they chose to break it off. If a person doesn't directly say you are the problem or they have an issue with you, move on. Don't get your panties in a bunch, overthinking, overanalyzing, assuming that you are the problem, assuming that they have an issue with you, assuming that they're talking about you. If they don't say that, that's on them. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who is super passive aggressive, throwing shots at you subliminally, that's a different case. And with those people,
Since you should never do as a baddie
until they open their mouths and speak like an adult, or you can take it upon yourself to ask them what the problem is. If you're making an effort to speak to someone and get to the bottom of the issue and they just don't have it in them to communicate their feelings and let you know how they really feel, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Too grown to be guessing how somebody else feels at that grown age. But once you stop taking everything so personally, you'll be able to stop overthinking and stop overanalyzing and stop thinking that everybody is out to get you. Girl, sorry to tell ya, but sometimes you're not the target audience. Once you stop thinking that everything's about you, everybody's talking about you, you will be able to live a more peaceful, happy life. Sit in the fact that you know your truth and you know exactly what you have going on and you know that your circle will communicate with you if there's ever a problem. A bad bitch lives with peace in her heart, her mind, and within her circle. And she doesn't take everything so personally. The more you take personally, the more negative your life will be. Simple.
Ladies, these are some tips on being a bad bitch. Pay close attention. If you didn't do anything wrong, you have nothing to be afraid of. If someone wants to confront you, let them, because you're innocent. Guilt tripping is a form of manipulation, and once you stop letting people make you feel sorry for them, you'll reclaim your power. Stop letting your ego get in the way of your peace. Who cares if they're talking shit about you? Who cares if they're calling you crazy? Use that block button. Cut them off. It doesn't matter. Protect your peace. Bad bitches are always succeeding and doing better for themselves. You know why? Because they're only focused on themselves. Do the same. Stop worrying about other people.
I'm gonna tell you how to be a baddie, but on a budget. We're not spending too much to look like that girl, because we don't have to. Lash clusters. Lash clusters have saved me thousands. I'm a lash girly till I die. I'm not getting my lashes done every 2 weeks. I could literally do a money spread with how many freaking lash clusters I have. Literally. I'm gonna link the ones that I use in my Amazon storefront, but these have saved my life. Everyone asks me if I get my lashes done. Once you master how to do your lashes, girl, you will be unstoppable, okay? You will have a full set any time of the week. It's so key. Learn how to do it. And another secret life tip, use hair glue. Oh, I know it sounds terrible. I know it sounds scary. Not wig glue. Please don't put wig glue on your eyelashes. Hair glue. The black salon pearl that you be putting on the quick weaves. That's how I get my lashes to last 2 whole weeks. Next, exfoliate your lips. Get you a lip scrub and a lip scrubber. Scrub every day, girl. Having plump, soft, supple lips is just like a key to being a baddie. Like, you have to look constantly kissable. Sometimes my lips be dry though, I can't lie. But if you want to give baddie to that day, make sure to scrub your lips. Next is learn how to do your hair cheaply, you know? I don't think that's a word. But basically, like, I bought ponytails that literally I can slide onto my hair. Like, I don't have to have anyone install a ponytail for me. Or like clip in curly extensions if you're a curly girl. Clip in extensions if you have straight hair. Like, so easy. So easy. You don't have to pay $300 to get a wig installed on your head, which is like, no. And if you want to learn how to actually like do a wig, buy synthetic wigs. Learn how to install them. And synthetic wigs literally have good lace. Like, the lace on synthetic wigs is sometimes better than human hair wigs. Next, if you're a makeup girl, learn how to perfect your makeup. Literally perfect your makeup. You don't need expensive products to do so. I have so many videos saying like the best drugstore makeup that will give you the same look. But literally just taking like some time every day to find a routine that works good on your face is key. Like, don't just do your makeup once and be like, oh, I don't know how to do it. I need to go get my makeup done and spend $100 on my makeup that I'm gonna wash off. No. do your own makeup. Tint your eyebrows too. I used to tint my eyebrows all the time. My eyebrows are pretty dark, so I really feel like I don't need to tint them. But if you're like a light hair girl, your eyebrows aren't too thick, tint them. You're gonna save yourself so much time in the morning waking up and having your eyebrows done. You can even do laminations at home. Amazon, girl, they have everything you need. But that's it for today, girl. Let me know if you guys want any more help with anything. You know I'm your girl to ask. Love y'all. Tips on how to become a baddie part 2. This time we finna go over mental stuff, like your aura, your energy, the vibe that you give off of people. All that stuff matters, y'all. Like, if you're not prioritizing the way that you come off to people, the light that you shed, the aura that you give, it throws everything off. You could be the baddest, most prettiest girl in the world, and if your energy isn't there, y'all already know. Y'all already know. So I'm gonna give y'all the tea on how to have good energy, how to have a classy vibe, how to just overall give off a good aura, because that's really what people need to know. Starting off, to have a high class aura, you need to surround yourself with high class people. You need to do things that a classy woman would do. You need to surround yourself with people that you want to be like, that inspire you. Like, if the people you're around constantly, whether that's your family, your family, whether that's your friends, whether that's just some mutual, if they're not the type of person that you want to be like, why are you giving your energy to them? Why are you taking in their energy? Because you are what you see, you are what you hang around, you are what, that statement is true. Eventually, you're going to start to pick up the habits that they pick up. You're going to start to do the things that they do, because that's all you know. But if you're around someone that's actually accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish, and they're actually doing everything you want to do in life, what do you think's going to happen? That's what you're going to know. That's all you're going to know. I think y'all get my point here. The next tip I have is to practice doing things that your higher self would be doing. Literally, wake up early, wash your face, start doing things that the people that you aspire to be have already done. They're doing till this day. When you start to just when you start to transition yourself into this person that you want to become, the aura will come with it. The aura will come right along with it. When you start to present yourself as a more classy woman, as a more classy person, people will start to perceive you that way, and it will automatically make you start acting that way. Something that I've done to help me just get into this character is to literally just spend time alone, spend time self-reflecting. Make sure you're always self-reflecting on what you're doing, the things you're saying, who you're around, the thoughts that you're having. This is all going to develop a new person, a new aura, and it will show not only to you, but to other people. I hope this helped my baddies out. I love y'all.
3 things I will never do as a baddie. Number 1, dim my light or change my standards for anybody. I have learned my lessons so many times when I change my standards or try to dim my light for others. There are times when people want to bring me down to their level of doing things. Oh, Chidi, are you wearing heels? We're wearing sneakers to the club. Girl, where would you want to wear? I'm wearing heels because it makes me feel like my better self. Or when a man shows me what he's capable of and I just accept it because I think I'm doing too much or I want too much. Number 2, remain stagnant. I'm always looking to be my better self. Whether it be in relationships, in work, personal life, I'm always looking to level up. Number 3, allow everyone and their mama to know my personal business. Some people are preying on your downfall. The people closest to me know my personal business. The people outside of that do not. When too many people know too many details about your life, they either plot against you, want to see your downfall, or rooting against you. I don't have time for that.
3 things you gotta stop doing if you really are the baddie you claim to be. Stop doing too much too soon. If he's just your boyfriend, why are you treating him like he's your husband? You really gotta ask yourself, what am I trying to prove and why? Because it looks like he's the prize and you're overcompensating for something you believe you lack. It's giving pick me. It's giving I want to be chosen so badly that I'm willing to give someone a premature title that they haven't earned. Stop allowing your current reality to rob you of what could be yours. Whatever pain or suffering you're going through, You gotta decide if you're gonna win in spite of it. There are people who decide to get something out of their pain and profit regardless. And then there are people who just resign themselves to taking more losses. You have to decide if you're gonna surrender to your suffering or if you're gonna be compensated for it. Stop being a spectator in life. Be a player. There are people who prefer just watching other people live their dreams, whether on TV or social media, but they're not actually willing to do the work. And then there are people who go out there and make it happen for themselves. Are you gonna just watch other people win and hate quietly from the sidelines? Or are you gonna get in the game and make your own plays?
If y'all don't listen to anything, listen to this. Bad bitch pro tip. Please stop going outside just to be outside. Like, you do not need to be at every party, every function, every event, especially if you're doing it out of FOMO. Like you don't want to be there, but you don't want to miss out. Let your presence be missed. Take some off days. Go to the museum. Learn about yourself. Stay in and study. Your face does not need to be too familiar. As a bad bitch, we come in and we step out, but our presence shouldn't always feel inevitable. You should be able to walk in and people are like head turning because you're that bitch, yeah, but it's also because they don't really see you often. But your presence shouldn't always be assumed. Your presence shouldn't always be expected, but you can still make those heads turn with your confidence, with your aura, because you're walking in a room not on your phone with your open body language. Bad bitches don't go to just anything. Follow for more. Yeah.
Being a baddie is not all about your physical appearance or your physical look. Being a baddie has to do with your energy. Learn to meditate. Learn to write down your daily goals, what you want to achieve. Learn to say no. You do not have to please everybody. Don't tell your friends all your secrets or things you're working towards. Achieve them first before you tell them, or before they see it and you explain. And again, you do not have to explain yourself to everybody. If they don't understand, they don't understand. As long as you know you understand what you're doing. Learn to ask for help so that you cannot do everything yourself. Learn to ask for help. Learn to drop some bad habits. Work towards that. Drop some bad habits so that you want to be a baddie. You know you can also be a baddie on the budget. You can be a natural baddie. You do not have to fix all the lashes, or the nails, or the human hair. If you do not have that, work with what you have. You do not have to kill yourself or go broke because you want to be a baddie. Learn to be a baddie. Do you. Being a baddie is all about you, your energy, your aura. That is all what being a baddie is all about. You have to be authentic. You have to be original. Make sure you are balanced, not the one that little wind will blow your yarn should just open and sweetheart. Be a baddie on a budget. Be a baddie on you. Do not be a baddie on other people's terms. Be a baddie on your terms. Do what works for you. Learn and unlearn. You do not have to pick everything or follow all the influencers because you want to be a baddie. No, sweetheart, you can be a baddie and follow your terms on your own terms. Yeah, that's all I have for you in this video. So, baddies, please do not forget to like the video. Do not forget to subscribe. Help me become a baddie just like you. So, subscribe and turn on your notification bell.